Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid, and we're jumping back into this game here. So let's see what happens. Oh shit, I forgot to storm the fort. Oh god, we were supposed to storm the fort this turn. We forgot. Yeah, we just picked up a few raiders here. Let's check our diplomatic status. Yeah, just naps with everybody except for Pangaea. That's pretty good news for us. I meant to storm this fort. Let's go ahead and do that here. But yeah, we found some good sites. We found a labyrinth of skulls and a stone circle. I think the arena was already there. Yeah. What is this? Barbarian horde is unexpectedly attacked. What? That's rude. Well, at least we didn't lose the throne. Maybe we bumped this up a bit. Okay. Well, we've got misfortune here. This looks like it's somebody else's scales. Sadly, these guys can't preach. We have a lot more guys here. That's 220. 80. 230. Yeah, I might have fucked up by not storming last turn. I really needed to do that. So we're going to need to bring everybody we can anyway down here, because this is going to be a big old party. A very big party. And you don't want to miss out on it. We got it. So this fort went up. So this is kind of big news. We can now switch out of the Hintarified business and get into, well, the anything else business. We can make these, but these we're going to be primarily making in forts that don't have temples, which we don't have any yet. But yeah, right now we need dryads to preach. So that's what we're going to be making. We can also add to our centaur retinue. So we'll be doing that. We don't have enough money yet for another fort, but we should shortly. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move him up this way. We're going to build our next fort here. And importantly, we're not going to have enough gems next turn, but we'll be able to site search. So that's kind of nice. Looks like we got a water random for our next apostate. And yeah, let's take a look. We're going to build a lab here. We can still do this is still a fort that's on we still want to fort this, right? So we're still going to do a carry-on fortress here, even though we're not going to have a temple. And that'll be a place we build the panic apostates like I was talking about. We're also working on a palisade here, and this should be up in 2 months. So we've got that going for us. Let's get the new guys. Over here on this flank. Are there harpies? No harpies. No harpies. So hopefully we'll be reasonably... I'm still going to put these guys farther forward a bit. They're a little dangerous being that far back where the harpies can get you. But this seems okay. Okay, on spells. Okay, so we've reinforced this. We're going to be storming this fort. Shame on me for not doing that last turn. Actually... we're going to rearrange these guys. Just like so. So we're going to consolidate commanders, and that way I can send this guy out to pick up more troops. But this looks fine. I think it is worth splitting these guys up. And yeah, I feel okay about this. One of the centaurs is on hold and attack closest. Actually, probably can put them right here, maybe. Maybe I put them a bit farther back. Something like this. They'll stream in here. Hit this flank of the army. I feel kind of okay about this. Is this our horse tribe or no? This is our melee area. This group here, I don't think we're really going to get attacked. So we actually could pick these guys up. And I think I do want to reinforce this position here. So those coming in here, we're the satyrs, these guys. Let's put these guys in the back. This will be our harpy bait squad in case those do show up. And then just have an extra swath of these guys. 3 candles here. 1 candle here. Let's go ahead and move this guy over here. We're going to have more. It's one of the things I'm going to have to remember to do in the micro for the turn is set all the dryads to preaching in our forest. Now, that is a tax if you're going this build. You're going to be having to set some people to preach. And yeah, there's not going to be a way around that, sadly. And it is going to be mage priests we're setting to preach, so it's pretty expensive, so that does hurt on the research front. So I don't know. This might not be the best build. I think it probably is, but it might not be. There's definitely some downsides to having to have mage priests out there preaching all the time. This feels okay. This feels okay. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and let this turn roll. So we'll see you on the next one. Okay, got a new turn. Let's see how bad it is. They're trying to get us off this fort, and they have brought a lot of dudes. A few white centaur, a lot of these killer mantises who are pretty good, but we have a big fucking army. We're about to slam into them. Go get them, boys. Look at these elephants. I know, my elephants are dying. Okay, we could have done a lot better job positioning them. They need to go in at once. Instead, they're like... What happened was they're waiting for like a tile to clear up in front of them. There's something strange here. Why can't they wade? I thought they would be able to. They haven't done it at all. Is it mindless things can't wade? Earth elementals might not be able to. Why can't earth elementals do it? I need to find out. 1 second. Ah, okay, I remember. So this came up during beta. Mostly you'll see it with earth elementals, but tramplers can't wade. That's what it is. And I think it has to do with the code they use when it flees. Yeah, it doesn't say in this, which it should, that it negates an important mechanic like wading, but I wonder if it also caused weird things, because their AI was very strange. Like, they were kind of just hanging around. I think we're still going to win this, but it would very much be better if these guys could wade. And kind of think with the Asphodel, the way things often go is the front line will kind of... You'll lose a lot, but then as you fatigue out their front line, it's kind of going to stall the battle. And once their front line's fatigued, then you'll start kind of winning. It looks like the day's mostly won. But there's definitely a mistake having things in front of the elephants. I need to be really careful about that. We haven't done a great job with scripting. So that was Living Mark. We lost 89 dudes. They lost 226. Feels okay. Lost 4 of our carry-on behemoths, though, so that's a big deal. Let's see our next battle here. They are attacking us in force into our PD dump. Now, these white centaur might give us some problems. Well, they are very much surrounded, though. And while Blood Bond is pretty good against a lot of these things... Oh, no, they're not getting fatigued out yet. Yeah, they're not getting fatigued out. They're getting straight up killed. The main portion of our force, though, has run forward and is making pretty good contact with the enemy. Most of their chaff has routed in the middle. We finally cleaned up the white centaur on the bottom flank. And we are flanking them on the top with our centaur. And that seems to be going pretty well. We didn't manage to fully cut off the retreat, but we did okay. So here, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Didn't lose very much. That's a lot better than the other battle. Oh, we got past the gate. That's really good. And got into their archers. Okay, that makes the fort ours now. We got a little vine ogre. We get to keep those? We don't get to keep them, it doesn't look like, because they were temporary defenders. It's unfortunate. Unsurpassed cruelty, that's a rare trait. We've gotten 2 rare traits for our heroic traits. This gives you fear. So that's pretty good. We're definitely winning this war against Pangaea. He got attacked by knights and vampires here. I don't remember. I wonder if that's 2 events. I don't remember that being a single thing. But they're in a pretty bad way now because we've controlled the choke point between our realms. And I think we have a good shot at putting them out of the game now. We really have killed just a tremendous amount of their stuff. We can probably look at graphs. Yeah, Pangaea's had a bad day. And they bounce back up pretty quick. You know, this is only... I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of their army, but they've been bouncing back up. Let's go. Look at these guys. By far outproducing us. Impossible AI hard at work. Let's take a look at the rest of the graphs here. We're doing pretty good in terms of provinces. Income, we're middle of the pack. That's the best you can hope for. Gym income, middle of the pack. Blood income, research. Okay, yeah, we're not expected to win any races there. Dominion, very low. Okay. All right, let's see. What's our game plan? I think our game plan is we launch 2 main offensives, one down here and one down here. This is a fort in a forest. We don't have any more temple slots, or we'll go up to Dom Strength 2. And we will do that eventually, but we're not going to do that right away. But we do want to build a lab here. So I think we'll send this lady down here to make a lab. And we probably should have another one of these guys auto site search. Get our lands all searched up. Here, we're going to site search for the reason that we don't have enough gems yet. We will have them next turn to make another fort. We're going to preach here, and we're going to set this dryad to preaching here as we endeavor to get... The dryad will be able to preach us up to 5 candles. It's likely after this turn it won't be able to preach anymore. But we'll probably have another dryad. We'll move up here and start preaching, or probably this dryad and the one we make next turn. We'll move up here. We'll leave our profit to keep pushing us up to 7. And that will bleed off a lot of the population here. And that does suck, but I think it might be worth it for forest provinces. And I think it's good to have a nice mix of money coming in addition to free spawn. So, you know, the forest places will get preached high, and then we'll, you know, the population will die, but we'll at least have really good free spawn coming out of there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause and do the turn. Okay, I think we've got this turn scripted now. So we're going to be attacking this province. The reason I want to do that is I don't really want to have... Like, if I attack here, we're not really ready yet to attack Pangaea's capital. This army's actually going to probably have to maneuver in this way. And, like, we can consolidate from here all the way over here as well. So, anyway... I don't want to have these guys attack my flank exactly. We are moving reinforcements in to defend, but even still, rather safe than sorry. So we're going to try to take these guys out, and then we can use them to attack here, or combine forces and attack here. We're going to be doing a big attack into them here, where there's forest trolls, leogryphs, war minotaurs, and white centaurs. I probably actually need to script this a little better. Let me pause. Okay, I've tidied it up a bit. Made sure our carry-on behemoths are out in front. They're right here. So hopefully there's nothing in front of them as they get rip-roaring ready to go. The centaurs who are behind them are on attack rear, so they should go past them while the behemoths run into the mainstay of the army. So hopefully that goes well. Yeah, we're site searching here. We'll be having gems to make another fort soon. We're also, I think this might be the last fort we make for a hot second, because in terms of research, we're getting reasonably close to Alteration 5. We're going to have Alteration 4 this turn, and then we'll be plinking away at Alteration 5. And that will give us Mother Oak, which we certainly want to put up. Yeah. So we'll be doing that. And let's go ahead and hit end turn here. Okay, got a new turn. We found a magic site, Grove of the Evergreens. I think this might, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a one nature gem site. I was hopeful it was a 2, because that one didn't seem super familiar to me. Could just be I don't play enough nature nations. Ooh, they've got a manticore. Or no, a chimera, even more spooky, with dragon fire. We don't like fire over here in Asphodel. And this is a PD dump. If they manage... If they manage to kill us, we're going to lose a huge amount of value in this PD dump. And I don't want to say it's impossible. Oh no, they're going after our commanders. This is not what we want. Oh no, not Barkskin. Dear God, no. Healing touch. Heal yourself. Yes. Very good. Smart AI. No! Heal again. Another heal. Oh, the burning's gone. That bush is on fire, though. Oh, buddy. That was spooky. That was close. Holy shit. We lose our scout. Oh, we had another commander, at least. Oh, this was just the PD commander, too. Okay. Not as close as I thought, but anyway, a good win for us. We're attacking them in 2 places. This is where I expect to be a pretty big battle, though it's somewhat moderate. The AI is a little bit running on fumes now after suffering many defeats in a row. Yeah, trolls and minotaurs hurt. We managed to get a vine ogre out of one of them. That's kind of cool. We can see the mounting mechanics at work here. These guys have gotten knocked off their horses. We've also got a few vine ogres. The vine ogres you only get through, you don't get them through normal reanimation. That's how you know there have been some fun carry-on seeds being planted. Oh man, we swung 3 vine ogres out of that fight. That's pretty good. Lost 1 behemoth though. I'm not sure if that's a great trade, but we did kill a ton of their stuff, so that part's good. And then we're attacking Pangaea. This was this little forest province that I wanted to get cleared out. And Centaur are pretty good units. Okay, some events. Lose population from a plague. Lose income. We have a new sectarian movement. Actually, we need to patrol these guys out, because this is in this forest province where, yeah, we want to have high dominion. And we got another forest. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So, first order of business is patrolling here. We want to kill these guys. Maybe we can shoot some of them too and get a few, reanimate a little bit out of this. Okay, we should have enough to make another fort, so we're going to do that. We're reanimating. All this looks good. How many turns? 4 turns until we have Alt 5. That'll probably be just enough for us to get enough nature gems to cast Mother Oak. So that will line itself up pretty perfectly. And then we have to decide where this group is going to go. Do we go here? Do we go here? Or do we go here? Because we have the movement to go to either of these. This army basically only has one move, and that is to come here. In terms of supplies, they're hardly using any. Archers, light infantry, and barbs. Let's see what the underground system is like here. Okay. So this is important. We're going to do a lot better underground, but I really want to get the cave system. And these guys are going to be attacking us in our flank if we don't come down and fight them. So I think what we do is actually go here. Otherwise, we're going to keep getting flanked. And I want to put enough PD here that we can protect this from the AI, because I don't want to start losing ground. That the AI with all of their resources is very good at outrating you, or at me anyway. So we're going to move these guys here and protect. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of carry on beast. So hold an attack closest, hold an attack closest. Put these guys on a distant flank. And then we'll put these guys here. Seems fine. I'm going to move these guys forward just a little bit. Okay. So we're now protecting this province. We're protecting this province. We're going to have this guy come back up. This lab got built, which means we can turn on panic apostates. We had dryads here, so we've preached this up to 5. This means the dryads are no longer going to be working. So we're going to move both of them here and try to preach this up to 5. There were 1 candle here. We lost Dominion from that event itself, and then we also have heretics present. Yeah, we actually should build a lab here, and this is going to let us start making panic apostates here as well. And that will be most welcome. We do want to take this province. I'm going to see if we have anything here that can hit it. It looks like we do. So we're going to hit this. There's some heavy cav. You know, nothing we haven't seen before. So hold an attack rear. And we don't know if this is PD dumps. So far, we haven't been seeing huge PD dumps by the AI. I know this is something Illwinter was aware of in Dominions 5, that was kind of a problem. It's not really fun going into like 60 PD in every province. It's more fun having the AI turn that gold into like armies and forts. It appears, I mean, the PD here is there's some, but it's not a ton. So it appears they're doing a decent job not doing that. So we might need to change up kind of our meta game plan for how we approach the AI. Like maybe we can do more light rating. We'll see. This would not be something I would be inclined to do normally, just because I'd be worried about getting yeeted by like 50 PD. So we'll see what happens. Could be the AI cheats and only does 50 PD when it knows it'll kill me, but we'll find out. Okay, we have a scout here. I wanted to put scouts in each of these thrones. Didn't I make a scout here too? I thought I did. Did the scout die? The scout died. Okay. We'll go ahead and actually sneak this guy in the throne. I want to see if there's an attack here. Or can this guy make it all the way? No, not quite. Well, we'll have him go over here. I don't think we need to build another palisade anytime terribly soon. Can he join? No. We'll bring this guy over here and pick up more troops. And I think I'll wrap up the rest of the details and present them to you. All right, so I think I've wrapped up the turn. Yeah, we're just attacking here. The same squad, pretty much the same scripting. We're going underground here. We're moving scouts into the various thrones. We're attacking this. This is probably the thing that's most likely to fail. You know, there's not much to be done about it. Let's get these guys maybe like that. Yeah, we'll just see. But yeah, it looks like we're putting the squeeze on Pangaea. If we look at their army graph, let's see if it's gone down even more. Yeah, it's had a bit of a decline, even still. So that's good. We definitely don't want to see them rebounding in army supply. We've got a defense squad here to protect this new PD dump of 45. We've got a few guys here, though I don't expect to be attacked by anything significant here, but I kind of didn't expect to be attacked last turn, and we almost lost this to the Chimera sniping our commanders. So the Chimera, by the way, is a foul spawn, and it is from the Mother of Monsters, which is their pretender. So kind of cool to see that in use. But yeah, that's basically it this turn. We're making, you know, this carry-on fortress that we're saving for Mother Oak. We're building a lab here. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So see you in the next turn. Okay, got a new turn. So we cast Carry-On Fortress and we got some battles. Let's see what happened. They were attacking us here in Cloud Spire, or we're attacking them in Cloud Spires. This was what I was saying was going to be probably our most risky attack. They had 10 heavy cav here, which I think looks more like 15, but it's what is up here at the front. Not a lot of PD though, so we're in luck there. We are getting a little bit abused by the heavy cav. But it's kind of interesting to see Centaurs versus heavy cav, because it's one of the things that, you know, like it used to be the heavy cav was just the rider, right? And the rider got some kind of like additional stats, like bonus defense from having a mount, but there was no mount. And so now there's the mount HP added to the pool. And Centaurs didn't get any change like that. So I think heavy cav is probably better relative to Centaurs. Like very heavy cav. You know, like Ulmish heavy cav and stuff. I'm not sure if these are better or worse. But anyway, the Centaurs were able to deal with them well enough. We didn't lose any. So that's nice. Another province for the Asphodel Empire. We're attacking them underground. I don't think anything is here. Yeah. But we definitely like these stats we're going to get underground. So, oh wait, can we not see in the dark? Oh, we can. We just have really bad stats. Holy shit. Okay. So we took that. This is us going into the Knights and Vampires province. Oh, there's just one vampire. Would be cool if we stole him somehow. I don't think we have the ability to. He was casting Raise Dead. And Dust to Dust. Their knights here are mostly done for. Alright, so that was pretty clean. Didn't lose too much. And they are attacking us now. This was the province that had the Indies in it. There's Centaur coming in. They quickly get swarmed. It's another win for us. Don't lose too much. And then they're attacking us here as well. And we prepared for this. We PD dumped and we brought in reinforcements to protect our flank. So the AI is doing what I would consider to be a pretty good job of putting on like light rating pressure in really important provinces. So it's very good that they attacked here, and it's good that they're not playing. I mean, on one hand, they're losing all these fights, so that's not good because they're kind of bleeding out, but they're putting up a lot of pressure. This is kind of dumb because I think this was unknown PD dump, but that other province was a good place to attack. Where was this one? Yeah, this one was the known PD dump, so this wasn't very smart. But we're in a pretty good way because we now don't have to defend anything up here. We only need to defend these 3 provinces. And we can choose to go on their cap. Their army is pretty much punished. And a lot of their existing army, I believe, is down here. So we're actually going to storm this. And hopefully we win a battle here. Let's leave one guy. I'll leave 2 guys out here on top. So that looks good. And then here, this is a pretty big force we have. They can't really attack us. Or they might. They're pretty high movement. And I don't see anything in this army that's not fast. So they could attack us here. Oh my goodness. We just found the steel ovens. By found, I mean they found it, but fuck yeah. I mean, we are a thug nation, a thug super combatant nation. So we like that. We got our fort up here, so we're also going to switch this over to dryad production. We probably should make some of the dryad hags as well. We do have a ton of money, but I want to get preaching going first. We don't want to preach anywhere. We don't want to preach in like this forest. Unless it has a temple, we don't want to preach. It's not really worth it. We'd get more free spawn, but we're not going to get really the good kind. Do we have a lot of minus? Just a little bit. One carry on there we got. Oh no, a few mannequins down here as well. Okay, I'm gonna think about this and then I'll unpause. A few other quick notes. Scalaria attacked this fort, this throne here. Well, if they claim it, we'll get to see what kind of throne it is. It's the throne of Gaia, or the throne of Bro. We might have to go and try to kill them. In this case, it looks like they brought a lot of archers. I think the archers did a fair amount of work. Knights got 37 kills. Heavy Cav got 21 kills. Archers combined got another 20 kills. So mostly the Heavy Cav did the work. But yeah, a very clean win for them. Taking this throne. It was something we would have liked to have, but we're, preoccupied in our war. We can potentially come up and take this. This was going to be the harder one for us, maybe. I don't know. We could have taken this too, but we would have needed to send a big army like they did. And we didn't really have that. We probably would have needed to send like a 300-person army. And like, we've got those kind of armies, but they're busy. I think what we're going to do is we're going to patrol here and hope that they attack into us. We're going to patrol here, basically, and hope they attack into us, and patrol here and hope that they attack into us. And by doing all of that, hopefully we get one more turn of kind of bleeding them out as we move more reinforcements to that front, and at which point we'll be ready to go on the offensive. I also want to get this fort taken underground. I guess we... Yeah, I wonder what's above here. Oh, it's Ulm. I want to get as much of this underground taken as I can. I don't know if I need these guys. I might turn around. Once we have this fort, I'll probably bring the Centaur out and just leave the undead to finish. But just having the Centaur to help finish off Pan will also be really nice. So I think that's about it. These guys are not needed here. So we can bring them over this way as well. Which one are you? This one. Okay. That fits in well enough with our script. In terms of research, we're getting closer to Alt 5. This fort's built, so we've got Dryad production going on. We've got Pan Apostate production going on here. This is, the palisade we took from Pangaea. Sadly, we can't upgrade it. We could build a temple, but we're not going to be doing that. But yeah, we have 2 more palisades with the Panic Apostate going. And that's actually fine. Like, it would be nice to upgrade these forts, but honestly, this isn't that much infrastructure. So, we don't have a temple. We don't have the upgrade. We save some money, but it's slow, very slow production of mages, but that's okay. This would not be a horrible time to move out with these folks. Maybe we send these down. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and bring this army down here. Well, we have another turn. I think I have well, I don't know. I was going to make another carry-on dude, but I don't think we're going to. I'll just do a bit more scripting here. Just put them in a nice double line. Everybody's on hold and attack. Some on closest, some on rear. And I think that's about it for this turn. In terms of research, we're going to be having Darkness soon and Soul Vortex. These will be really important. Darkness for our armies, Soul Vortex for our thugs. We're going to be having Mother Oak soon. Then we might, I was thinking about it while I had it paused earlier. I do want to do Life After Death plays. For one reason is it's going to be one of the tricky things for us to sort out, because these are not easy guys to Life After Death convert. So we'll have to figure out how we do it, and I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure we can figure out something. We may need a bit of conjuration to get like bog beasts or something like that we can trap, and maybe they can poison our guys or something. You know, potentially we could do it with like a Tarrasque if we went all the way to 9. But yeah, we'll have to figure out exactly the best way. We can also potentially freeze our own dudes, so that's gonna be kind of weird. We'll see. And with that, let's hit intern and see what happens. Actually, you know, I'm thinking we're at 40 minutes. It's probably time for the next episode, so I will see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.